Hey everyone, I'm Bradlee Ryall. Welcome to the Lionhead Golf and Conference Center. I'm here to help you a little bit with how to hit your driver a lot longer and straighter. It's often a question here that we get at the academies that people want obviously more distance and they don't want to be in the trees and they want to save money and they want to make sure their ball's in place. So hopefully a couple elements we can discuss. I can help you hit it further and actually hit it a lot straighter. So the first thing I want to talk about is the setup position. I often see when I'm working with amateurs is that when they set up to their driver, the ball is somewhat forward of center because they might have read that in a book or they are taught about that, but their spine is often very center or very neutral. But what we actually want is we want to create an angle of attack where the club is moving upwards on the ball. If I had my spine neutral or my spine set to the left, it'd be very easy for me to have an angle of attack that comes down on the golf ball. So what I would recommend, just to ensure and to give you a better chance to have the club head moving up through impact, would be that you would have your feet together, you set your club head in behind the ball, aiming to your intended target. You take a little step with your left foot, that's gonna position the ball just inside your left foot. Take a big step with your right foot, and as you can see, it's given me a nice wide base, and it's actually put my spine a little bit behind the golf ball. So I've got my belt buckle kind of, and my hips kind of ahead, and my buttons kind of on my shirt a little bit behind. So if you have this type of setup, that can ensure that when you come into impact, it's an upward blow to the golf ball, upward angle of attack, and you can have much more success with that direction. So one of the elements I wanted to discuss with you, and I often see it, especially with people with stronger grips, but it seems to be, one of those epidemics where the club is getting really steep on the downswing, and the left wrist is getting very cupped. So as you can see, as I get into my top of my backswing here, this wrist is coming very cupped, and the face is really open, and the shaft is basically straight up and down. But we actually really want to see, which is a much stronger position, if you're looking for some extra yards and you're looking for that ever elusive draw, which we're all looking to hit, is that when you get to the top of the backswing here, is that you kind of have this feeling of the club head kind of falling in behind your hands. This gets a lot stronger and a lot flatter and not cupped and over this way. So it's kind of that way. That way, you can see that. Now I'm ready to get my elbow in front of my hip, extend down my target line, and into impact. So if you kind of think of the Velcro or the emblem on your grip, or your knuckles kind of going more to the ground at that point, this way, not this way. Okay, so incorporating those elements and then incorporating a really good setup, I'll give it a go to show you what it should look like so we can also have an upward angle of attack. So feet together, little step, big step. I'm going to try to feel that the club kind of falls in behind me just a little bit, get my spine back, and then we go from there.